Welcome back to the SAU 53 video series, all about competency-based education. This is our second video, which will seek to answer the question, what is a competency? We will quickly define the philosophical shift from a traditional model to a competency model, and we'll provide some examples of what a competency looks like and how it is different than a traditional learning standard. Now, simply stated, a competency is a learning standard that a student must demonstrate the ability to achieve. Historically speaking, when competencies first came about in the state of New Hampshire, school administrators and teachers simply took their state, local, or national standards and called them competencies. But that's not what competency-based education is all about. Competency-based education is all about a philosophical shift from what was taught to what the student learned. It's not about a time-bound measure. It's not about who got what and at what time, but that you got and that you got it in your time. It's not about being in a classroom. It's about being in the wide world and showing that you can learn no matter where you are. Finally, the other philosophical shift that we consider with competency-based grading is the idea that grading is informative. We are not grading to rank and sort, but we're grading in order to inform our instruction so that we can improve our teaching so that students can learn and demonstrate what they know and can do. So let's take a look at some competencies as examples. Here on your screen, you'll see that there is a mathematics example. Now, traditionally, students would have been scored on simply their mathematics grade. In a competency-based education model, you'll notice that this is broken down. All you can see on your screen, because this is a screenshot, is 4 of 5 competencies that include overarching concepts that we want students to know, be able to perform, and competencies in which they need to demonstrate understanding. Those competencies are then broken down into smaller performance indicators. These are the more discrete skills that students need to achieve in order to demonstrate competence. This last piece is really important because in a traditional system, we've always looked at a content area and given a basic grade. That doesn't allow us the ability to hone in on specific areas of challenge where we can really find out what it is a student knows, what they don't know, and where we need to support them more. In a competency-based system, we're able to look at competencies and performance indicators, and we're then able to target areas of instruction where we need to remediate or support students in order for them to succeed. In our next episode, we will focus on reporting competencies. We will look at the differences between a traditional report card and a competency-based report card and how this model supports student learning and growth.